Even in perceived chaos, there is order and pattern, a cosmic undercurrent running through all things, which no story is immense enough to contain. The universe never explains why.
I just finished reading The Creative Act, A Way of Being, and one of the first things that you get to know from the book is that everyone is a creative, that we are all creative minds, which I fully agree with. But one of the questions that I have after reading the book is what makes some of the best creatives in the world arrive to that? Like, we are not taught to think creatively. We are creative, but what is the thinking process behind the best creative people in the world? I don't know, but I need to discover it.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up.
So that's how Disneyland started. Well, it took many years. It was a whole period of maybe 15 years developing. I started with many ideas, threw them away, started all over again, and eventually it evolved into what you see today as Disneyland.
It's popular culture in general. I guess it's art, it's film, it's music. I think any designer has to be aware of all of those things in order to be a good designer or a relevant designer.
I think that like individuality is a wonderful thing. It's the reason why Drake is so good. It's the reason why Lord is so good. You know, Tyler the Creator and our Future and Kendrick Lamar, like these are all, like none of those guys sound alike, yet and still they're all out at the same time. So it's betting on yourself and betting on your difference and appreciating the rarity of how you think.
I think that this book is a must read for every creative. It's not a fast book, it's not a easy book. It's one of these books in which, at least for me, I was coming back, I was taking notes, I was absorbing the information. It's not just the typical book that you go in the bus and you are listening to it and whatever it says, it says. No, you actually want to take notes and you want to absorb all the information. That's why I need like at least 2 or 3 more rounds. But I have decided to do it differently. The book is divided in 78 chapters. So I think that I'm gonna start blogging and I'm gonna make different YouTube chapters talking about the different topics of the book and share my opinion, share my thoughts, and use it as a creative blog in a way. By the way, for these blogs, I bought this lens. I don't know if it is too wide, but I love it so much. It's amazing. Okay, we continue talking about it later. I'm going on a date with my beautiful wife. Tasty. Bon appetit. We are back from our date. As I was sharing before, I'm planning to go very deep in this process of learning how the biggest creative people in the world think. I think that is a very interesting process and that no one is actually teaching you how to think. I really want to think as a creative, as a very good creative. So if you are also a creative mind, join me in this journey. I think that it's gonna be exciting. We are gonna learn a lot through the process. And I'm planning to do these 78 chapters talking about the different chapters of the book applied to my life and blogging around it. So I think that it's gonna be very long and exciting journey that will be nice to do with other creative people like you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to this short video and see you in the first unofficial one. Bye.
Can't get lost with sheep, I walk a spun and not by me off. After all, can't ball on my own, I'm my brother's keeper. Take a bit longer to drop to sit on the top, not stop.